Hey, everyone, welcome back to the channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna and Joe. Hope that you did like that new intro Joe worked on. Was that not adorable? If you liked it, drop some hearts in the chat and show Joe some love, so he'll know if you like that new setup that he worked on. It was really cute, right? I liked it, so we'll see what y'all think. Anyway, today is August the 29th, 2020. And phew, I'm telling you, this year is just flying by, right? So it's Friday night, and I'm always on the search for the next fun pattern, something that I can do that's easy, fun, not like a one-hit wonder, but something that's just fun and exciting, not just for me, but for you as well. So anyway, I was scouting the internet, you know how we do, and looking for something to do with the jelly roll. I want to say last week, because we all like jelly rolls. And I wanted to do something to knock off two things. Use a jelly roll and knock off one of my gifts for Christmas. So how awesome is it? I found this one. A garden for Harper. That just hit my heart so hard. As soon as I saw it, I didn't even hesitate. I loaded it up and wada bing, wada bang. And we're doing this one. I just had to have it. I know that she will dearly love it. The block layout, it's going to be easy and fun for you guys. I hope that when I put the thumbnail up and I did the little intros leading up to it tonight, that you did pull from your stash and that you are sewing along with me, because I'm curious as to what your thoughts are of this particular pattern. It's one block turned different ways to get this kind of a layout. Now, is that not cute? All you're going to need is one jelly roll. Your background is solid, whatever color you would like. And I chose white because I want the fabric line that I chose to really, really pop. So with that being said, I'm using, Harper loves her chickens and she's a little farm girl. So I chose Free Range Fresh by Katie Perlett, if I'm saying that right. This jelly roll was gifted to me to give away at retreat in June, and somehow I missed it, so I'm not taking it to the next retreat. It fit Harper to a T, so I claimed it. Right? So let me slip into the chat real quick and welcome everyone that's here tonight. And we'll get the party started once I get the mouse. And let me slide up here. Slide. Melissa. LOL, 2 hours early. She wanted to be the first one in the chat tonight. Michelle Melissa Beecha. I was actually here about 10 this morning. Joe, just a reminder, you don't want to miss the 5-minute intro tonight. I designed my own AI program, and I'm interested in your feedback. So please, if you've got positive, negative, whatever it is, email Joe at Donna@handmadebying.com and let him know what you think, or drop it in the comments tonight. Guess who? Nancy's in the house. Hello, sweetheart. Denise. Hello, everyone, this evening. Day Ford. Hello, everyone. Day has finally made it to her destination. As she says, the eagle has landed. So she's got a fun weekend away with Paul. Looking forward to the new project. Yes, this is going to be a fun one for sure. Hey, Pat. Welcome, sweetheart. Joining you. Whoa. Joining you from Cumberland. Oh, I had to look at that. I was like, what? You're in Cumberland? I'm going to stop the live right now and go meet you. That's how much I would have. Hey, Day. Hey, Michelle. Get forward. I've already said. How's everything with you? That's for Pat. Are you all settled in at your new house? Katie Crafts is in the house. Let me see. Zaza's in the house. I'm just going to skim Amy. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming, sweetheart. If I miss anyone, I am always sorry. I don't do it on purpose. Outdid yourself, Joe. Great job as usual. Debbie's going to be watching on the TV, so she's not going to be in the chat tonight. I love to sew. Hello, hello. She loves the new opening, Joe. Anne-Marie Mikowski. Amy, you got a free pattern coming. Joe said the first one that said anything about what was in the background of that, he was going to send a free pattern to them. So, Amy, you'll have one coming after the live tonight. So, shoot an email to us at Donna@handmadebying.com to make sure Joe has your email, and he will send you a pattern. Thank you for guessing. And we didn't even, he didn't want to say anything. He wanted to see if anybody could see what he put in there, a little extra something. Spent the afternoon working on my Christmas swap blocks. I picked a simple block, but it, hold on. Perseverely has been a fight to make. Did I say that right? Perseverely? Perversely has been a fight to make. Well, I'm going to love it, Katie. That's all that matters. Melina, hello. Awesome job, Joe. Well done. Great intro. Let me skim. Hey, Heather. Welcome, sweetheart. Sorry I was MIA today. Just had a lot going on. Let me see. Eva's in the house. Hey, girlfriend. Miss you tons and tons. Let me see. Joe, look at all the love. I'm just skimming so you can see. Everybody really liked your intro, sweetheart. Noreen's in the chats, and welcome. I have a Halloween chicken layer cake hiding out here somewhere. Well, you know you're going to have to find it for me, right? Teresa Louise, hi, sweetheart. I've missed you tremendously. That looks like a great pattern. It is. And it's just not the pattern itself, but it's the name of. And as soon as it had Harper's name on, I was hooked. It was a pattern from the National Jelly Roll Day, September 21st, 2019. So if you're interested in this, it's easy to get, and it's a free pattern. And Joe put all the information in the description box for you. So just if you like the pattern, I'm not even going to say if. You're going to love this pattern. So let me see. I want to get down here. Hey, everyone. As usual, my chat is acting up. Dang it, YouTube. It's okay, Heather. It's okay. I'm still unpacking, loving the new home and community, looking over the Bay of Fundy. Some of the largest tides in the world. Wow. That's awesome. Betty, I came in late. We'll have to watch the intro later. It's amazing. He outdid himself. No, I'm keeping my poppy cotton Halloween chicken layer cake, and you can go plunk on your... You're too funny. Good evening, Linda. Hello and welcome. So anyway, the easiest way to do this pattern is it's not a hard one at all. I pulled my jelly roll. I cut 40 strips. My jelly roll had 40, and I went ahead, as I do anytime I'm doing a pattern, I really read over it a lot, and I make myself notations all over it. I pre-make my binding because I'm going to do it to size as it was, so my binding is done. I took the liberty to go ahead and sew up a lot of the jelly roll strips the other day so I could be in the groove for what I was doing. And I like to check out a pattern to make sure as I'm going along the way, I'd be able to show you exactly what I'm doing. This quilt will measure 72 by 72. I don't have to worry about giving you the cutting instructions at all because this is a free pattern. So just go over to Fat Quarter Shop, hit free pattern, Garden for Harper, hit download, and it's yours. So you can't beat that. The layout, when we get to that part next week, I'll be showing you a simple way to tell, and it's in step 2. But we're going to stay in step 1 tonight, and I can show you how cute the block looks. Now, is that not cute? I went ahead and did one just so I had the idea of, okay, I have to think outside the box. So given the colors that I have with this jelly roll strip, I have to watch the way that I do the layout. So just doing the one block, I was able to see that's going to be something I'll have to work with as well. That 72 square is a nice size quilt, and I think she's going to love it. As you can see, you're going to be able to see the chickens all over it, and she's going to love it. She's going to love that, yeah, I got the wings cut off, and she's going to find, it's going to be like an I Spy for her to see how many chickens she can find after her grandmother has cut them all up, right? So let me move this out of the way to give myself more working space here, and I will start getting these puppies sewed together. So I have laid these out. I went ahead and matched up everything that I need. So it's one strip here and one strip here, and you don't have to worry about getting it perfectly lined up because you're going to be cutting off at the both ends. And there's a little bit of salvage on each of these sides, but you are going to want to definitely stay true to your 1/4 inch seam allowance on this. Let the machine do the work as it's pulling it through. Lay it flat once you do get it started, and you're going to see how easy this works. Just like I said, it's very important you don't tug on it. You don't want this to get the waffle in it. You want it to stay pretty even keeled. Let me see, our closeout for the block builder card deck is this Sunday. And I am asking that by September the 28th, you do send a picture of your flimsy. I don't need the picture of the finished quilt, but a picture of your flimsy. I am trying something new on the back end, and Joe is letting me do it. I am working on doing some learning the YouTube, the back end, and doing a little bit of photo editing on my own. So I want to challenge myself and do a slideshow with all of the fun quilts that everybody is making. So I'm just going to set this aside because I have 4 of these to make tonight. So I'll just get those all sewed up, and then we will get to work, and I'll show you the next step. These come together so easy. The hardest part that I have found, honestly, is I can't press to the dark because I have so many light sides. So I have to press this one particular piece. I have to press it open so everything looks about the same. And you'll find out with yours, if you're using a black or a color to coincide with your jelly roll, then you'll understand. So please, if you're sewing along on that block builder card deck that we started, I am so excited to say, I hope that you have found that fun, that it has challenged you, that you've learned some new skills along the way. And I am looking forward to seeing everybody's flimsy. And then on the 6th of September, we are officially kicking off this Festival of Scraps Sew-Along that Heather is doing. And Joe and I'll be hosting things on our side, and Heather will be leading you along the way each and every month. And I think it's going to be fun. I can't say enough. She's put a lot of hard work into this. This is the first time she is leading a big project like this. And I want to thank you on behalf of Heather Day, myself, and Joe for the grace that you have given her. It's not easy. when you're doing something like this and she's going way out of her comfort zone, and she is a marvelous, marvelous instructor. She has taken a while doing this, and I'm so very proud of her. I can't say enough. This is going to be a fun project, and you just have to trust the process. I've never seen a quilt come out of Heather's where I've never liked the layout. She designs a lot of her own. So when she put this quilt together, 6 months of sewing, and you're using up your scrap, or from your stash. The choice is going to be yours. We had the Zoom formal the other day. If you have not joined yet, it's not too late. But after it kicks off, the pattern will become a charged pattern. So if you would like to start with us, you must get in the group and get started, because after September the 6th, it will become a pattern with a fee. 1 more week, yes. If it wasn't under the weather, I would post a short. It's okay, Heather, you're just not feeling well. Let me see here. I want to make sure I read the chat. I'm so excited for the spectacle of scraps. Really looking forward to getting rid of a significant amount of scraps. Yeah, I'll throw myself under the bus. I found this cool picture. Who would have thunk it, right? But anyway, long story short, Heather did a little bit of back end of research and found out it was already someone's pattern design. And no, we couldn't do it. So pattern was put on the back burner, and a lot of thought went into it. And Heather wrote a pattern, and that's the one we're doing. Where I said we needed like 8,000. God love me, right? 2.5 squares, you only need about 800. Numbers, right? They're still hard. But it's okay. It's okay. Embrace it, right? So, Heather's been a dream. Let me see. Suzanne Taylor, you're breaking up. It's the microphone when I'm sewing. We need to go back to me wearing the one on the chest.
We will, actually.
Joe said we'll do that next week. Every time I'm sewing, we have the mic here. Let me pull it over this way.
You don't have me word.
I'm not sewing anymore.
Oh.
I'll just be sitting here and cutting. Tell me if that's better.
You're okay as long as it's not though.
Yeah, Joe says I'm fine as long as I'm not sewing. So I have to turn away for just a few minutes while I'm pressing this out. I might just do it a quick way since I've got all the other ones ready. And this way I can just give you the little glimpse into how I do mine. When these are together like this, I did go ahead and starch them. Of course I did, right? I like everything to lay nice and flat and tidy. I think you get a better seam and everything just looks so much nicer. So I am sorry about the mic breaking up when I'm sewing, but like I said last week, we did do a lot of changing of the rooms, moving sound equipment, photo equipment, the whole 9 yards. And this is the final step, we thought last week, but we're going back to the other mic. I think it'll work a lot better and it won't be right next to the sewing machine. Teresa Louise, I hope that you are fine and all is well. We've really been missing you, my friend. So let me see. Best way you can help us right now is please share our channel, help us grow. We appreciate it. If you like the content or you think of something that you'd like to see us doing over here, let me know. I am going to be doing the wonky log cabin block. That's on my bucket list for September. So if you want to join in on that, that's going to be fun. That wonky log cabin, it looks like it's going to be a really good one to do. And I don't think you have to have this special ruler, but I did buy it. And I'm going to be doing it all with the jelly roll. So I'm just waiting on the perfect jelly roll to come. If I can't find the one I want, or the one I think I want, let me put it that way, then I'll improvise and cut yardage. But I think it'll be cool. The first quilt I made for Joe was a log cabin. So I want to do the wonky log cabin next. Then in October, I do want to do a Christmas Bargello. And that'll be the final Bargello for the year. And it's going to run just like the Ron Carlton one did. But there's going to be a twist to it because his videos are down, his pattern is down, but I think I have the copy of the pattern. I'm not sure if he is still with us, you know? So I've reached out via the email and got no response back. It kicks back. So I'm still going to use that pattern, but we're going to choose a different way of the layout on that. So that will be in, let me see, October, November. Let me say October, November. And that'll be one more Christmas project knocked off the bucket list. And then all of my Christmas will be done. I am going to also be doing some fun bowl cozies. I know we all have done them, but I've seen this new way to do them. So I want to give it a go. You're also going to be seeing me do, how I want to say, I'm going to be making a quilt coat. Another one, but this is going to be the long one. So once I get it figured out and drawn out and ready to roll, I'm going to bring you along for that one. But that is going to be done down in the long arm room, because I have a little bit more space and I'll have a bigger table. I'm ready to make another Bargello. I still have a copy of the pattern. Yes, if you have a copy of the pattern, please save it. You're going to need it. I won't be using the iron anymore tonight, so I'll go ahead and get that shut off. No, ma'am, in April it will become a pet pattern. Oh, it's April. Okay. I thought we said in September when it kicks off. You're going to wait until it closes out. I want to make a quilt coat for QuiltCon. That's what I'm doing. And Zaza, I think you might like the one I found. I have 4 different patterns, but I'm really jonesing to do this one in particular. So I'll have Joe come down on the table one more time for me. So the pattern is such a dream, but I want to make sure that I have this set right. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. If you're interested in doing another Bargello with me, this one will have a lot more movement than the standard Bargellos that I have done before. Let me know by dropping a heart in the chats, and that will tell me that you're interested. If you want to join me along for the log cabin, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. It's telling me the right way. Hold on. Heather's word of the day. Oblivion?
Yeah.
Okay, Joe said I got it right. So anyway, I like to get the end, and I want to save as much as I can. So I'm just going to line up on the ruler and at the top and come over as far as I can. And you're going to see why when we get down to it. So I'll throw that little tidbit away, and I'll tell you what we have to cut. Yeah, it's always fun over here, right? So you're going to cut 8. And you can do it 2 different ways. And I'll do it this way. It will go a little bit quicker. You can fold these or you can cut them individually. I know that I did not go wonky with this. So I will trim off that little tidbit there as well, because I know I'm square. And we're going to need 8. So you're going to see me do 4 cuts. And these are 4.5 by 2.5. This is one of Fallon's newest rulers. This is the half a rectangle. And of course, I'm going to use it for more than just what the intent is. But on my spectacle of scraps, I think I'm going to do a fun border with these from Fallon and see just how interesting that's going to be. I've also started back to a fun project on Wednesdays you're going to want to see. So check out the intro video. The first week video, that was me playing with the camera and getting my feet wet. And that's going to be interesting as well. And then you'll move straight along to what was she thinking? And you're going to like that as well. The next, you're going to cut 4.5. And to make sure that you do cut these at 4.5 and they do square off. This is very important here. So that's 2, and we're going to do it again. And then this is what I like to call the bonus block. Look at all that. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to the collection, and I am going to have bonus blocks, and you never know where they're going to turn up. So this basically is the only waste that I have from that project. So let me get these lined up because I want to keep everything together. So, whoops. Yeah, I laid the background here. I didn't want to lose. You'll need 72, 2.5 inch for your background. So now that we have these ready, we will lay these aside and we will repeat the process for the rest of these. Donna, your nails are beautiful. Thank you. It's time for me to go to get them redone. I've been lax this month. Normally I try for about every 3 weeks and life got in the way. I just didn't do it. We've been busy with a little bit of home reno and moving stuff away. So, yeah. So I just took the easy way and said, you know, but thank you very much. So I'm going to line this up end to end, and then I'm going to double check to make sure I have enough of that cut off, and I do. And we're going to do 8 of these again. And we've only got a couple strip sets to do tonight, and then I'll show you. This is all I need you to do. If you're sewing along with me, build your strip sets. It took me about 4 hours the other day because I was timing to just get them sewed in. So I don't think that's bad. And then that's sewed in and pressed and ready to cut. Then you'll be ready for the next step next week where we'll start to build the blocks. So I hope that you're doing it with me. And seems to be, as we're heading into September, we're all starting to get into the jelly roll activities and giving you more fun ideas along the way. So that's my 4. Then I'll lay this out just as I had with all of the other blocks and get this down to the 4.5. And I don't think that's a lot of waste. I'm really pleased with the way that comes out. See how I want to stack these. I want to go this way. And like I said, you need your 72 background at 2.5 by 4.5. And we'll do this 2 more times. Hester. Day retracted. She's got those thunder thumbs, man. She was typing fast tonight. So if you've got any questions about the spectacle of scraps sew along, please feel free to ask, because I'm telling you, Heather is available. We've got the group chat, and she's just a wealth of knowledge, as she's the pattern designer of it, and she can help you. And she does get back to you in a timely fashion. Dang, she's, wait a minute. Dang is getting in the way again. Yes. I understand. I think Mitzi said she was going to be doing a log cabin as well. And I'm looking for a particular shade of red. That's my hang up. That's the one color I'm looking for, because it stands for the hearth of the home. Group chat or email. Yes. So I'm excited for this project. I'm really jonesing to get started. I think it's going to be very, very fun. And I just can't say enough about it. Line up. Little tiny scrap. And we just throw that aside. And I like to try to keep everything lined up. It's just the way that I am. Can't help myself. And then your 2 backgrounds. Right on top. And then we'll set this aside, and then we do this one more time. Where can you get the pattern you are working on, Donna? Fat Quarter Shop. The info on this pattern is in the description box. If one of my mods wants to drop it, it is Fat Quarter Shop, and you type in the garden for Harper, and it will pull it straight up. It is a free pattern. And I love the idea of the different layout. The way you turn the blocks, I think, is going to be fun. I just can't say enough about it. Let me see. I'm saying a lot tonight. I can tell when my brain's tired, I do the Let me see. I told you about the Wednesdays that I'm doing. Learning a little bit on the back end. Intro videos out. Week 1 is a short one. Week 2 is about 15 minutes. And that one was fun. And there we go again. I caught myself that time. Joe's laughing at me. I will be doing a video of the long arm room downstairs, and then I'll do a separate standalone video of the setup and the way I organize up here. I've had a lot of requests for that, and then I'll even let you take a peek into my files on my cell phone of how I organize them as well. And that way, if someone asks me if I have a fabric or I have this, I can just type it into the files and it will tell me what drawer and what shelf. Yeah. And how much I have of it, whether it be a fat quarter or yardage. It's just a whole thing with me. So I'll show you how all that's done behind the scenes. If I bring in fabric, I put it in the system, and if I take fabric out, I deduct it. Overachiever, Donna. No, I just have to know what I have. It's just my brain day, just the brain, you know? It never stops. I'm always I got to do this, got to do that, right? So now we have these 4 bonus blocks here. And I want to keep all of these together. So I'll add them with the stack that I have here. It's a very beautiful, it is so stinking cute. The way I turn these, have these in separate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. I want to keep them in stacks of 5. And then this one has the 6 for the 36. So I'll be able to put these on the rack and leave these alone until I decide what am I going to do with this. I'm trying to teach you to let go along with Heather. What? I don't understand. Let go of what? My need to control my space? No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I can tell you that. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to do this really quick, and then you'll see a short video on this. Fallon came out with these half rectangles, and I went ahead and bought a set of these. This is the 6.5, 3.5, 5.5 by 3 inch, 3.5 by 2, and the 4.5 by 2.5. These I will be using for more than just to make those special blocks. Her rulers help keep me safe and keep Joe sane anytime I have a rotary cutter. So when I tell you, that's what I'm doing. Let's see. I'm trying to teach you to let it all go. Now, do I need to sing it? Yeah. Yes, it's a very pretty quilt pattern. Heather, sing it loud and sing it proud, my friends, because it's not going to happen. So your homework for this week, honesty, is just pick your fat quarter, your jelly roll, get your 36 strips cut, then you'll need 8 extra strips cut. That way your 8 strips will be your binding and you're ready to go. I'll show you the simple layout. I've got these already pinned as Dave's going to have something to say, but I'll show you anyway. So I've already got mine broke up into their sets, not by color or anything, but as I cut it and as I got them ready for tonight, I went ahead and I have them put like this. Many sets are already pinned together and ready for me to sew. And that's just the way life is. I have to be a little bit organized or I couldn't do anything. Heather feels great as long as she's not coughing, right? So I'll see if I can go slow here and you can still hear me. Because I don't want to mess up the chat. Is that better if I go real slow? Okay. Joe said it's better when I'm so slow for now. So that is what we shall do. And all you're going to do is simple layout. Just if you get all of your jelly rolls sewn together, and then you get all of your cutting done, that would be all you need to do until next week. It's better to be organized, Donna. I totally agree. I have to be. It does not work in my head if I'm not organized. You know that, Tracy Louise. Dave's trying to tell me, let it go like the Frozen. And I just can't. I can't do it. Oh my God. Mark the calendar. Donna is sewing slow. I had to put it on turtle speed. Who would have thought, right? Saza, you just threw me under the bus. I swear I'm going to buy a shirt that says I'm under the bus. The rest of us fly by the seat of our pants, and then there is Donna. You crack me up. It's a good thing we're friends, I tell you. Sandra, hello, sweetheart, and welcome. So anyway, yeah, I had to turn it down to turtle speed so that I'm sure I don't over mess with the sound system tonight. If you're interested in seeing me give you a little tour of the long arm room, drop me a heart in the chat. Otherwise, I'm not going to do a video on it. But if you're interested in it, in the way that I set up, in the way that I organize and calculate everything, and my storage solutions for that, let me know. She loves you. Yeah, I know. Like the flu. No, I'm kidding. She like a bonus sister just like you, Teresa. So I'm going to just sit these aside and I'll snip these in a little bit. All right, then I shall do it. I wasn't sure if that's something you would be interested in or not. There I go again. It gets stuck in the brain and I go, Yeah, would you rather me do it as a live or would you rather me do it as a standalone video? That's the question. Because I can do that either way. I think maybe edited video, but I'm not sure. The way I store stuff and see stuff, it makes Day's head hurt, and that's not throwing her under the bus. She's like, what? And God help us if I'm writing notes back and forth to her and Heather. They're like, what? Live is always sweeter. Whatever is easier for you. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. I'm trying to learn how to edit videos, so I think I might do that as an edited video. But I will need your feedback in the comments if I do. And I'll try to do that this coming week. It's just, I'm trying to learn and go out of my comfort zone a whole lot on that edited stuff. So I'm starting with my Wednesdays. How do you like that? The Wednesday wink. But I think you're going to like week 2. I've already got that posted, but you won't see it yet. And I have so many ideas in this head of mine. And I've also been asked to bring back the kitchen stuff. So there's only so many hours in a day. I'm either on the long arm or I'm sitting here stitching. So we'll see. But I'm not doing anything extra until after I get this quilt cut designed and I'm ready to roll for QuiltCon. I do know that. I will do the long arm tour and this tour up here, and I'll blend those and talk through it. I want to learn how to do the voiceover, and who knows? I love that Wednesday wink. It's so fun. And there you go again. Joe, you're laughing at me. In a good way, honey. Yeah, I just thought Hump Day Wednesday, Day always gives us that little humpy camel. And it just brings so much joy to me. So I was like, let's just call it the Wednesday wink. Thanks, Day. Yes, you're welcome. So make sure that you do press these. Now you can press to the dark with a warm iron, of course. And I tell you what, I'm not sure about anybody else's area here. We have the air conditioner running upstairs. Downstairs, it's chilly. It was 41 degrees here in Maryland this morning, and our high today was 70. And I was likely to freeze. So if that's any indication, the leaves on our tree outside of my kitchen window is already starting to turn. Let me show you this. Is that not cute? I think she's going to really love this. And it's the little things in life that I get excited about. This is one of those. I think it's going to be a fun one. Well, I'll have to go, love. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye, everyone. Bye, Eva. Thank you for coming, sweetheart. So we've got all of our parts built the way they need to be. Then we'll just get them all stitched up and ready to roll. So this is what I will be doing at some point next week. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything in the chats. I am going live on Sunday morning for a couple hours. Donna is away for a family emergency, so I told her I would go live longer so we all have a place to land. So if you would like to hang out with me, I would enjoy the company. I am going to do a special project, and here in just a minute, once I get these ironed out, I'll give you a little sneak peek. I got some pretty cool Happy Mail. Yeah. All girls love Happy Mail, right? Well, I'm going to spend Sunday working on this Happy Mail and putting something together that one of my very, very dear friends sent. And I think it's going to be just fun. Remember to hit the thumbs up. Yay, hens and roosters. Yeah. Also, Day. Day, thanks for the heads up. You guys are too funny. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to be live for a while on Sunday. We're celebrating it here tomorrow. We're going out to dinner and hanging out a bit. And Sunday, it'll be just the boss and I. And he asked me what I wanted to do. And I said, well, I want to hang out with the crew. So that's what we're going to do. And does this not look cool? Looks like a little racetrack, right? What do they call that? The checker flag? And you want to make sure you don't have your iron too hot. You want to make sure that you're setting your seams, because if your iron's too hot, your fabric will not land the way that you want. And I have really focused this last year on staying true, regardless of slow sewing or fast, to my 1/4 inch. And as long as I'm sticking to that, I seem to be doing well. I have one more set, and then I'll show you what Sunday's project's going to be. Joe will do a thumbnail for Sunday. And it's going to be adorable. It's going to go in my front door. And I can't wait. But I'll have to read you the special note that came along with. Every girl loves Happy Mail. And according to my mailman, I've gotten a lot of Happy Mail here lately. Yeah, a lot. And Joe's been doing a lot of assembly. Because when you're taking one room, stretching it out, you have to. Plus, you burn your fingers. Exactly. And this hand I don't feel yet. So if I burn my fingers, I'm going to be in a pickle. And we don't want that. So I've already got these ready to go. And I will set these aside. Lay all of this up here like this, because this project has to be tabled. I have another thing I have to do this weekend. So let me move this out of the way. Okay. Got this really cool note. Look at all of that. Is that not darling? Quilting binds friends. Is that not cute? But let me read this to you. It's so adorable. Donna, what Diane and Bob Hollenbeck, Stephanie Fulton were on an Iowa shop hop. We found this material and thought of you. Bob had also remembered you needed the 1-inch squares, so I've included those. Hope all is well. Thank you for all you do, and we enjoy your videos. I usually have to catch them after the lives, but I love your videos. God bless. Stephanie Sutton. Now that was so sweet. So I wanted to make sure that I did share that. But look at this. I am going to be working Sunday. I don't know what the pattern, what I'm going to be doing, but can you see what that is? I'm not sure. How do you like that cutting mat? I really like it. I can fold it all different angles. If I want to sit a cup of coffee back here, Tracy Louise, I can without worrying about it. If I'm doing a lot of cutting, like my FPP for legit kit, I don't want to cut in the same place I pull out my turning mat. But yes, it's peanuts. All kinds of nuts. And then wait till you see this. This is so stinking cute. Want to make sure. Am I turning it the wrong way, Joe? There. I'm turning it the wrong way. But it's a squirrel with an apple on the pumpkins, and it's got little hearts. I think it's so stinking cute. Then a truck and a garden rake. I'm just going to be having so much fun with this. Don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be having a good time at it. And look at these adorable, adorable squirrels. And this fabric, it's so soft. Let me see the name of The Secret Life of Squirrels by Nancy Rose for Cloth Works. So that is just, this has been a blessing. And considering we've just painted the house through and look at this. I'm going to be doing something. I'm just not sure what. I have to remember which way to lay this. But look at this. This will be the center. Is that not cute? This fabric is spectacular. I love it. Yes. So I think it's going to be perfect for what I have in mind. I was thinking, I want this here on my front door. I really like this for my front door. These, I think what I'm going to do, I could honestly leave all this. But look at this. I have to pull this down so you can see. Look at the squirrel. But it's not going to fit on my front door because it's so wide. My front door is 38, you know? Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, sweetheart. The Secret Life of Squirrels. Is it not perfect? Then here's the squirrels with the pumpkin and the apple. Here's the, it says farm fresh apples. Now that is adorable. And then we have the library, the kitchenette, and it says very thankful. Then this one says the market and all kinds of stuff here in the market. Then we've got a fun squirrel. I could honestly take these off and put picture frames and do a collage in my long arm area. Who knows what I'll come up with. But I definitely want this here on my front door. There's no doubt about it. But look at this, the garden rake here on the table. But is it not perfect for fall? We need that in our life. Absolutely. This one here, that's where it all started with that little squirrel, Marty. Then my granddaughter, Peyton, you know, she has a bun, but this is a stuffed squirrel, but it looks like her bun, I'm telling you. Then you've got the squirrel at the little table. And the squirrel's praying before bed. And it says, The Secret Life of Squirrels. And it's sitting here like this saying its prayer. This hits him. It's just so adorable. I just really like this. And I could see me telling Joe, okay, guess what we're going to do? We're going to hang all these little ones up in picture frames all over the long arm, right? And he'll say, how long is that going to last? And I'm like, a month, because it's all fall, you know? But is this not, this is perfect, right there. I just love it. And I'll get that puppy starched up really, really good. I know I can go longer, but I can't go wider. Marty has been busy. I wondered where he'd been exactly. But can you imagine how cool this is? I mean, the sky is the limit. I can get this onto the long arm in the next week or so, as soon as I finish my next legit kit. And I could really do some fun echoing around these and really make this pop. I could get these stuffed a little, do the extra batting around and then into the center and leave this flat. The sky is the limit on what we can come up with. Oh, cute. I may be a little late. I had to take a walk. It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for coming. You'll have to check out the beginning. Joe did a real fun intro tonight. Donna, we rescued a baby squirrel and raised him. He was so special. He loved us and our animals. He played with them and joined in with everything. Such a sweet animal, Rocky. Oh, that's sweet. So, can you imagine that? What a better way to say, welcome to our home. My kids, they're going to think, what in the world? Fussy cut the sides and put them in the top and the bottom. I could possibly do that. We shall see. This, you know, I get the things are going. A squirrel has been drinking out of the water bath. That's how dry it is here. Oh no. I had that. But this has been fun tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me. I do know Becca is going live tonight. She's also doing a jelly roll. I think she said Kate over at Kate's Lonely House. She got the pattern from over there, and you're going to want to also see that. I would love a video of your long arm room. You're going to have it. I'll work on that. I have to finish this contract work, and then I will definitely be doing that. I'll try in my spare time, and we'll get that up. Maybe that'll be my week 3 video of the Wednesday Wink. So you guys take care. God bless you. Have a fabulous Friday night. Enjoy your Saturday, and I'll see you back here on Sunday, and we'll hang out a bit. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.